Welcome to your Eagle Flow. This is going to be a very exciting one because I'm going to take you to a full warm-up, and also we're going to do so much eagle poses. Our arms, our legs, and we're going to do Pincha Mayurasana for our peak pose at the end of this class. So of course, if you cannot do any Pincha Mayurasana or forearm stands yet, that is fine. You're free to follow along from beginning up to where you can. So it's kind of gradually progressing until you get to the end, which is the Pincha Mayurasana. Don't worry if you can't do it, we all start somewhere. And if you enjoy this class, make sure to give this video a thumbs up before you leave, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so you get notified for another class like this. All you will need is a yoga mat, and let's begin. Let's start in Shavasana or corpse pose. We typically end this way, but we're just going to change it up right now. Okay, so I want you to have your feet as wide as your mat. Palms are facing up just next to your sides, left and right. Okay, and then I want you to focus on relaxing your body. Okay, adjust yourself here, and then close your eyes. Let's take a big breath in together. And breath out as slow as you can through your nose. Good. Now find your steady breath. Continuing to close your eyes, I want you to focus on relaxing your face. Relax your jaw. Put a little smile on your face as you continue to close your eyes. Stop furrowing your brows. If you want to keep that space in between your eyebrows relaxed. Right? Get a smile. Don't think about anything. Think about that space in front of you and your mat and just that air surrounding you. Let's take a big breath in together one more time. Inhale. And exhale, open your mouth, side out. Welcome to your practice. Okay, I hope you feel good, just like with a quick awareness with your body. All right, let's start to wiggle our feet. Wiggle our hands. Maybe wrists rotation as you close your fists. And then reverse the rotation. Just a quick warm-up here. Good. Now let's bend our knees. Straighten it. Okay, and then flex the feet as if you're pushing something towards your sky or your roof, right? And then from here, you're gonna bend the knees again and then push it up, press it up. Again, bend the knees, point the toes, and then straighten, push your ceiling. Again, point the toes, bend the knees. Straighten, flex. Okay, from here, you're just gonna start to rotate one foot at a time, okay? Point the toes, and then rotate it. It doesn't matter if it's outward or inwards, we're just gonna reverse that rotation, whatever you did, okay? Good. And then the other leg. Point the toes and then rotate. And observe which is harder for you. There's always going to be one harder side. For me, it's this left side. And then reverse that rotation, right? It's almost hard. Like I can't even, this requires so much practice. For me, when I started, I couldn't do this. All right, now shake your legs. You want to have your blood flow go down, right? We're always standing up. We rarely do this, and you really want to do this. This is great for if you have varicose veins, keep the blood flow circulating. All right, now press your knees close to your chest as if you're compressing now your body, and now your hips are almost lifting up, right? See this? And then press it down, the hips, and then lift it up. Okay, so we're gonna do this for our tailbone, right? So kind of like tucking it under and out. And then you're observing how your lumbar is really pressed on the mat. You could either lift your neck or head up, or you could just continue to lay down depending on how you're feeling. and you're just breathing normally here. Good. All right, now let's relax. Straighten your legs, and let's reach our hands up. Big breath in, and then exhale, relax your body. Okay, we're gonna do banana pose, so I'd like you to stack your left foot on top of the right. Good. And now you're gonna grab your left wrist with the right hand as you pull it to the right. Point both of your toes, slide it to the right, and you're now coming into this banana pose, right? C shape with your body. Inhale, stretch, expand, and exhale to melt. Good. One more time. Inhale, just as if you woke up. Big breath in, expand your lungs, and then exhale, relax, and melt down. Good. Come back to your center. How does that feel? Banana pose, I feel like is underrated. Okay, we'll do that on the other side. Right foot on top of the left, and then you're gonna point both of your toes, slide it to the left, and then doing that on the other side. Hands over the head, pull your right wrist with your left hand, and inhale as you stretch it to the left. Really elongate your body. Ooh, you feel this in all your parts of your body, and exhale to relax. So good. Again, pretend that you just woke up and you're stretching. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, melt down. Beautiful job. I hope you feel the side stretched, right? If you did not, do it again, okay? All right, now let's have our feet, our knees again together here and compress your body. Okay, and then from here, you're gonna lift your feet up and open your knees as wide as you can where it's comfortable for you, okay? So you don't wanna push it, just to where you can as of the moment, right? We're warming up this way. You could either grab your heels, your ankles, or your shins or calves, depending on where you can grab, right? This is gonna depend on your flexibility. You could even grab the inside of your feet or outside, okay? This is your happy baby pose, and let's just allow ourselves to melt down even more. So big breath in, expand everything. And as you exhale, you're melting down, you're letting your knees drop down with gravity. Allow to soften your body with each exhalation and really melting towards the earth. Okay, inhale again, expand. And exhale, melt. With each exhalation, you want to melt deeper into the pose or really get deeper to wherever pose or whatever you're doing, right? Okay, and then from here, we're gonna start to rock our happy baby pose. Maybe your knees are now touching as you rock it left and right, the ground or the mat. So this is gonna depend again on your mobility and flexibility, right? Good, so focus on pressing your lumbar on the mat. All right, now, again, steady, happy baby pose, and then we're gonna do our first eagle pose, okay? I want you to get a feel of this. So have your hands straight in front of you. Bent knees still, and then I want you to grab your leg outside with your arm. Okay, and then you're gonna wrap it inside. Hands are gonna face towards the midline. You could either close your knees or your legs, depending on how you can feel here. And then you're gonna grab the inside of your feet with your hands. Okay, I hope you can see me in the mirror, right? From here, this is your eagle legs and arms. Welcome. All right, so let's start to rock this left and right. So notice your flexed feet. Where is it pointing now? Mine is left and right. This is also gonna depend on your mobility with your ankles. We rarely work on our ankles. This is so important. Ankle mobility. For Asians, this is really something that we kind of grow up with. So it's important. I'm, helping my husband actually work on his ankle mobility right now. All right, continuing to rock and really helping your feet to get flexed, right, with your hands. So many actions happening here. If you'll notice, you're pressing your lumbar on the mat. You're almost like rounding your back. You could even lift your head up and see if you could have your knees touch the mat left and right. And you could actually do this. See how I'm doing it very slowly? You could control this at your own pace, right? So you're not just like rocking sloppily, right? You really want to kind of like to do that. You engage your core, squeeze your core. and rock. Good. Now you're going to be really warmed up and you're feeling that blood flow and you're kind of stopping the blood flow of your legs, right? Okay, drop your head if you're not there yet and release the bind. Slowly untangle your legs and your arms and you want to shake it up more. Again, just like really vigorous shake with your legs. Good. All right, from here, we're going to straighten the legs now. Open it up as wide as you can. It doesn't matter if you're way up higher. We're all going to be different here. Focus on what you can do or where you can stretch your body without forcing. Flex the feet. Toes are now pointing towards the ground or the earth. Okay? And then you could have a help with a hand with your feet, either your heels if you can reach it, your ankles, your shins, your calves, or maybe your thighs, right? Wherever you can reach. Just do your own thing. Right? Breathing and relaxing. So with each exhalation, focus on your thighs, really stretching the backs of your legs. Right, if you could reach your hands, you could actually have it in a V-shaped position with your legs and then continuing to really flex the feet, pointing the toes down. You may or may not touch the ground, that's fine. And if, of course, I did not start this way. It took a lot of practice for me to be able to touch the ground. All right, now that you feel fully warmed up, hopefully with the legs, let's start to draw circles with our legs together, okay? You're gonna send it in, straight legs, press your lumbar on the mat. You can even help pressing your hip. If you're way up higher, that's fine, as long as you can keep your lumbar straight, okay? And now from here, you're gonna send it towards your face, your legs, and then circle it out. Circle it out, press the lumbar on the mat, making sure you don't have any air gap here, and continuing to do this. You could even lift your head up or continuing to lay down, depending on you. This is, of course, when your head is up, it's a lot harder. And then just doing this circle, working on the hip socket here. You could even bend the knee if this is too hard for you, and then straighten it, and then open it out as you straighten the knees. And then when you reach this, you could lift the head and then bend the knees as you drop the head, right? So find what works best for you. You're just really focusing on the hip socket, and I want you to focus on pressing your lumbar on the mat. As much as possible, you don't want that air gap. So, you could even touch it here, making sure you're pressing down. Good. Okay, stay here now in your knees to chest and bring your head up, kiss your knees, and hug your knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax and let's do some supine twist. You can either straighten that left leg or keep it bent, whatever you feel. Right knee crossing to the left. Now, it doesn't matter if that knee is not dropping down. You don't want to focus on that. Just focus on the hip joints being stacked. You can adjust the bottom hip joint to move to the outside or to the right side so that you can stack your hip joints. And, if your bones are popping, that's great. You don't need to worry. You could either grab that left foot with your right hand and stay here. Feel that yummy twist, right? And allow that knee to just melt down with gravity with each exhalation, right? So you're not pushing it, you're just inhaling, expanding, exhaling, melting down. Good. So now let's switch sides. Right legs maybe straightens and then cross the left knee onto the right side. Good. You can either keep that right knee straight or bent, whatever you feel here. And then again, stacking of the joints. You could also just look to your left hand when you cross it to the left, or just focus on this twist. Doesn't really matter, whatever you feel good at the moment. Continuing to breathe. Inhalation, expanding, exhalation, melting down. Good. Feeling that twist. All right, back to your center. Okay, for our next eagle pose, we're going to do crunches. Okay, so have your legs up first, like an L-shaped position. Doesn't really matter if it's close or not to your head. And then I want you to do eagle legs first. So bend the right knee, okay? And then from here, you're going to send it as close to your chest as possible. And then you're going to wrap it outside of that left leg and then inside. Okay, from here, you get a bend in that left knee. And then you're going to hook that foot to that shin or calf. This is going to depend on your flexibility. Everybody's going to be different here. If you can't, that's fine. Don't panic. So just try your best, okay? And I want you to hold this position. This is your eagle legs. Good. Breathe. And untangle the legs, slow and controlled. Bring your left legs up. Let's do that on the other side. Left knee bends, point the toes, send it in towards your chest, and you're gonna cross it outside of that right leg as you wrap it to the inside. And then flex the foot and see if you could rotate that ankle so you could hook it to that shin or the calf. Bend the right knee, point the toes if you like, or flex, depending on you, and then send your knees as close to your chest as possible. Hold it here. Of course, this is going to depend. Everything's working here if you feel it. 3, 2, and 1. Untangle your legs, slow and controlled, and coming back to that L shape. Good. Let's do that one more set, and then we're going to close our eyes, okay? Bend the knee, slide it down as you wrap it to the other leg, eagle legs, and flex the feet if you like. And hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your legs up. And then doing that on the other side, bend the left knee, slide it down, cross it to the outside of the other leg, flex the foot, and hook it. Bend both of your knees, either pointing or flexing, sending it close to your chest. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Point the toes, the right toe, and loosen the leg. Good. Shake it up. And this time, I want you to close your eyes, okay? We're going to do this upside down later in Pincha Mayurasana. This is a great way to really test your proprioception. Bend the right knee, close your eyes, send it in. Same thing, we're going to wrap it to the outside of the other leg and to the shin. Flex that right foot and then hook it to your calf or shin. Bend both of your knees. You can either point the left toe or bend. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Untangle your legs, shake it up, straighten it both, and doing that on the other side, okay? Bend the left knee, close your eyes, send it to your chest, wrap it to the outside of your right leg, good. And then wrapping it towards the inside, flex the left foot, and then you're gonna hook that to the calf again of the right calf or right shin. Point the toes. Right toe is pointing, and flex. Hold it, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Untangle your legs, slow and controlled, and shake it up, straighten both of your legs. Okay, steady L shape again. We're doing one last set, and this time we're gonna do it faster, okay? Right knee bends, wrap it to the other leg, and then eagle legs. Hold it, 3, 2, 1. Untangle your legs, straighten both of your legs, and doing that on the other side. Left knee bends, faster outside, wrap it, and then flex both of your feet. Hold it, 3, 2, and 1. Untangle your legs and open your eyes. Good. How does that feel? Okay, hopefully you can get memorized that legs. Okay, we're gonna do that a lot. All right, this time we're gonna continue doing this crunches, but we're gonna have our hands eagle arms. Okay, we'll start with the right hand. Okay, so you're gonna stack the eye of your elbow, palms are both facing up. And then from here, you're gonna wrap your forearms and then palms to touch, right? So you're gonna wrap it and palms to touch. Of course, it doesn't have to be touching. If you can't do this, this requires a lot of mobility too. So just try your best, okay? From here, you're gonna lift your hands up as close to your elbows now as close to your head, right? And then bring it down. Okay, up and then down. This is so good also to work on your scapula, shoulder blades. You might hear it popping. For me, it's actually popping. I don't know if you heard it from my mic. Just continue to do up and down. Good. You could either have your hands spreading wide, or if you feel like you want it close together, your fingers, that's fine. You could relax your legs if you like it to be, like a Shavasana legs. All right. Untangle your arms and shake it up. Let's do that on the other side. Left hand on top of the right, stacking the eye of your elbow, palms are both facing up. Wrap your forearms, palms to touch. Good. Inhale, up, and exhale, down. Again, up and down. Or maybe you don't want to inhale anymore. That's fine. Just continuing to breathe normally is okay too. I don't really like to over-breathe with my practice. So just continuing to do this at your own pace. And really, as you lift up, feeling your scapula and shoulder blades drawing up, right? You feel that, and then down. Last one, up, and all the way down. Good. Untangle your arms, shake it up. All right, this time, we're gonna bend both of our knees, and you're gonna wrap it, right knee on top to the other leg, like an eagle leg, so what we did earlier, okay? And then from here, left leg, left arm on top of the right. Eagle arms, okay? From here, you're gonna stretch as much as you can. Left up, arms up, feet down, and then you're gonna crunch. Tap knee to elbow, okay? So just like baby taps. Continuing to do this. Inhale, stretch, exhale to tap and crunch. Good. Inhale, crunch. Or maybe at your own pace. Feel your core work. Okay, let's do this for 3 more. Inhale, exhale, 3, 2, last one, 1. Good job. Release and shake it up. Good job. Let's do that on the other side, okay? So let's wrap the left leg now to the other leg, and then right arm on top of the other arm, okay? Eagle legs, eagle pose, and stretch. Inhale, and crunch. Exhale. Good. Inhale, and exhale. Continuing to do it at your own pace. And really feel your lumbar pressing down as you crunch. Activate those deep core muscles. 3 more. 3. Stretch. 2. Stretch. And 1. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Whoo, sweaty. How are you doing? Hope you're still there with me. Okay, let's bend our knees. And you're going to grab the backs of your knees with your hands. Okay, we're going to rock ourselves up slowly, okay? We're gonna start with baby rocks. So peeling your head up, and then baby rocks, and then making it bigger. Okay? Continuing to rock forward and backs, massaging your spine, and maybe getting that momentum now, almost sitting up, and all the way up. Good job. All right, let's adjust ourselves on the mat, and let's do some boat pose in Navasana. Grab your hands again, same thing, underneath the knees. Lift the toes up and just find your balance here. Elbows splaying out and have your shin parallel to the mat or the ground. Try to point your toes as much as you can, and we're gonna tap 1 knee at a time. Tap, tap, or 1 foot at a time rather. Continuing to tap, and then expand your chest. Core is strong. Continuing to do it, breathing at your own pace. And meet you in half boat, okay? Stretch your ankles or shake it up, and all the way up. Full boat pose. Okay, you can either grab your hands onto your ankles or your shins or your heels or big toe, right? You can hook your big toe this way if you like that. Whatever you prefer. Good. How are you feeling? If you're up for that challenge, you can loosen the hands and point the toes, hands by your sides or to the sides of your legs, or you could even interlace your fingers for a little bit more of a challenge. Behind you. This harder, and release to relax. Good. Feet together. I'm going to do our Badakanasana. You could push your knees down and fold. Good. Inhale and exhale. Or maybe stay low and stay down, wherever you feel good here. How's your hips now? How's your core? How's your body and your arms? All right, now let's do some windshield wipers with our knees, okay? So both knees are facing to the left. You can have your hands behind you and up, and then to the right and up. Good. To the left, up, and to the right. Up. Good. Continuing to do it. Good. Whew. Right. Good job. All right, coming into straight legs. Dandasana, L shape with your body. Inhale, reach your hands up. And exhale, fold down. Seated fold, you could either grab your heels or your feet, big toe, ankles, wherever you are. If you're super tight, just keep your back straight and bring it up. Wherever you can keep your back straight. Otherwise, if you could, of course, straighten your legs, you can go all the way down. Whew, so good. You could either rock your butt cheeks left and right to really ground you even more. Good job. All right, now for a little bit more fun of a sequence, when you're ready, have your feet touch the mat, okay? From here, you're gonna crawl your fingertips towards you as you lift your bum up. And then see if you can come up to this kind of squat. Of course, this is gonna be hard for a lot of people, but if you can do it, then that's great. From here, I want you to have a help with your fingertips as you lift your heels up. So we're gonna do some tippy toes this way. So lift it, bring it down, lift it up, 4, 5. Down and 4. Down and 3. Down, 2. Last one, we're gonna hold. 1, hold it here. Hold. And I want you to focus on really activating every part of your body. Suck your belly in. Your navel is drawing towards the spine, right? And your core is very strong. Loosen your hands. Try to balance here. Look at one straight point in front of you. Find your balance. You got this. You could either rest, or if you're up for that challenge, you're gonna come up onto your chair pose with this pose. This is gonna be really hard. It's okay if your heels are gonna drop, but I want you to focus. Breathe in, breathe out. Slow and controlled. You could either have your hands wherever you feel good here, maybe your heels. If this is better for you, I think this is the easiest to touch the heels. As you come up slowly, I'm leaning my belly to my thighs now. This is gonna help. Knees are touching together. Helps with balance for me. And then slow and controlled, you could lift your hands to your chair pose. Utkatasana, good job. Find your balance. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2. You're gonna bring your hands to your palm center, heart center rather, and all the way up. See if you could keep your tippy toes here. This requires so much strong legs, and drop it down. Beautiful job. How does that feel? Inhale, reach up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink down. Good. Ground all 4 corners of your feet. Send your hips back. Look to your toes. Rib cage in. Strong core and stretch. Stretch, 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 and good job. Tadasana, hands by your sides. Whoo! How is that? Good job if you did that. Reach your hands all the way up. Inhale. And exhale, swan dive all the way down. Plant your palms down. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, and step or jump to your high plank. Let's take our chaturanga or vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. You could either drop your knees here or take the full chaturanga with me. Good. Upward dog. And downward facing dog. Good job. All right, now let's start to bring our right leg up. 3-legged dog. Inhale. And exhale, knee to chest. Send it high and tap that right shoulder. You're twisting your body, looking to the right knee, and then bring it up. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, tap the left shoulder. Look to the right knee, and bring it up. Inhale. And exhale, knee to chest. Good. Now from here, you're going to extend the right leg out. Let's take our vinyasa, chaturanga down, if you're up for that challenge. Otherwise, you could always keep that knees down if you can't do the full chaturanga, okay? Good job. Whew. Big breath in. Let's sigh it all out. How are you doing? Push yourself away from the mat. Good. Hollow your body. Almost. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Lift it high. Hold it. Tap the left knee or left shoulder. Look to the left knee. And lift it up. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Tap the right knee. Exhale. Or right shoulder. Why am I always saying knee? Hold it. And lift it up. 3-legged dog. Good. Knee to chest. This time, you're not gonna do a chaturanga. You're gonna drop that left foot inside of the left hand. Okay? So now your feet are in a hip distance apart. Okay? From here, you're gonna lean your belly to your thigh. Lift your hands all the way up. Crescent lunge. Navel in, rib cage in. You have this strong core. Stretch your side body, elongate. Good. Stay there. You feel the stretch over here if you tuck in your rib cage. Good. Plant the right heel down, coming into your Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2, look to the left hand. Good. Right hand drops down. And Warrior 1, you're just going to adjust that back foot towards where it's comfortable. 70-degree angle, 80-degree. Okay. Warrior 2, and then Warrior 1. Good. Let's do this again. Warrior 2, and Warrior 1. Good. Drop the hands down, and you're going to straighten that front knee, coming into your pyramid shape. Adjust the back foot to where it's comfortable for you to stretch both of your knees. Okay, find your flat back. Inhale, and exhale to fold. Good. Drop the back knee down, still curled under the toes, and then you're going to straighten the front knee, coming into your Ardha Hanumanasana. Flex the front foot. You could adjust yourself here, but we're going to do this repeatedly. So low lunge, Anjaneyasana, and then lift to your pyramid shape. Straighten both of your legs, okay? So pyramid, low lunge, half splits. Again, low lunge, pyramid, low lunge, half splits. Again, low lunge, pyramid, low lunge, half splits. Okay, maybe doing it at your own pace. So breathing, keep on going. Good. Okay, last set. I'm going to meet you in a pyramid pose, okay? Straighten both of your legs. All right? Now from here, you're going to drop that left hand down. It's either outside of the left foot or inside. This is going to depend on your bone structure, which is more comfortable for you, or maybe your shin, right? We're going to lift the right hand all the way up. Straighten it, and you could either drop it depending on how you're feeling with the left hand, right? Ideally, you want it stacked on top of the left shoulder. Triangle pose or Trikonasana, just stay there. And then drop the right hand down. And you're going to pivot that back foot now, coming to whatever you feel here, right? It doesn't really have to be perfectly aligned. Left hand all the way up. Just ground your heel to really stretch the backs of your legs. Look up. Good. Revolved triangle. Triangle. All right, drop the left hand down, and now we're gonna scoot our hands forward, slow and controlled, coming to the ball of your back foot now. And from here, I'm just gonna adjust myself. And then you're gonna straighten the left foot as your right leg lifts all the way up, okay? Supported Virabhadrasana 3 or Warrior 3. Okay, from here, it doesn't really matter where your height is with your leg. This is gonna depend again on your mobility and flexibility. So I want you to flex that right foot. Right? So now from here, I want you to focus on squared hips and try to lift your right leg as high as you can with that squared hips. So you're not opening your hips, right? You want to keep it squared to really get that stretched fully and really opening the legs this way, right? Good, stay there. You could either drop the palms down, or if you're comfortable with your fingertips, whatever you feel here, it doesn't really matter. We're just like doing this supported Warrior 3 and burning our legs. Good. For our half moon, you're gonna drop the left palm down, just on top of the left shoulder. And then now, you're gonna open up the right hips, or like stacking your hip joints as your right hand sweeps up to the right for your half moon. So again, this is going to depend the height of your leg on where you can, right? Your flexibility, maybe you're there. But I want you to actually pause this video if you like to film yourself so you can record your form so that you can see how you can adjust your own body, right? It always helps. All right, drop the right hand down, slow and controlled, and you're going to square the hips. We're still on that left leg. You got this. Left hand now, you're going to bring your weight to the right, and then left hand sweeps up. Good. For your revolved, half moon. Good, find your balance. Holding it here. Breathe. Notice how this is harder to lift the leg, right? So if you're down here, that's fine. At least you know, okay, there's still so much room for improvement. I want to lift it as high as I can and drop the left hand down. Good. How does that feel? Okay, we're going to tap the right, bend the knee, and then you're going to tap that calf for 5. Straighten. 4. Straighten. 3. 2. Keep on going. Last one. 1. Good job. From here, you're going to stack your knees now. Good. Knee to knee. Okay, this is our shoelace legs. Okay, we're going to try to do compass pose before we do our Pincha Mayurasana. Okay, you could either grab whatever you can grab again outside of the feet or the ankle, and then you could keep this knee bent and then hook it to the left shoulder, or otherwise I like to do this, straighten it first before so that I can open up the hips, right? So I'm working on the hip joints too as I hook it to my left shoulder, the knee or the inner thigh, right? Boom. And you can play with the twist, right or left. I love the twist because it only doesn't just help with so much with the hip joints, also with your back bends, your shoulder mobility, so everything is interconnected, right? But I feel like the twist is not emphasized enough, but it's really, really important. So I want you to focus on left and right twist. If you just do this, you're gonna notice so much improvement with your mobility. Good, maybe steady. Good, dropping it down, slow and controlled. And we're gonna plant our palms down as we stand up onto our feet, and then step your feet back to your high plank. We're gonna take our vinyasa, shift your weight, high plank. Shoulders are past the wrist. Okay, you could either drop the knees down or otherwise take the full chaturanga, up dog, and downward dog. Beautiful job, how are you doing? Okay, let's take a breather here. Breathe in, breathe out. You can start to pedal the feet if you like a little bit of a movement, or you could just stay still in your downward dog. All right, when you're ready, we're gonna inhale as we lift the right leg all the way up. Inhale. Bend the knee, send it in, knee to your chest. We're gonna do everything what we did on the other side, lift it high so you can drop that right foot inside of the right hand. Slow and controlled, feet are hip distance apart. You're gonna come to your crescent lunge, lean your belly to your thigh, inhale, reach up. Find your balance, suck your belly in, rib cage is tucking in. Stretch your body. Good, hold it for a little bit more. And pivot that back heel down and coming to your warrior 2. Hands straight horizontal line. You could even look to the right and the left to see if you're aligned, and then stay there. Breathe. Good. Left hand drops down, adjust the back foot to wherever you feel good in your Virabhadrasana 1. Good. And then same thing, we're gonna do again, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2, and warrior 1. You can switch sides, maybe doing it at your own pace. This is really important to switch your legs, right? Because, or like the mobility of your leg, or hips, hip socket. Good. Last one, I'll meet you in warrior 1. Good. Drop the hands down next to your right foot as you straighten the front knee. Pyramid shape, adjust yourself here. Again, inhale, find a flat back, and exhale to fold. Good. How are you doing? Right hand drops down or in front of the foot to the right or your shin. Again, left hand sweeps up to the left, all the way up for your Trikonasana. Look up, find your balance, triangle pose. Hold it, breathe. Focus. Good. Left hand drops down and then switch sides. Right hand all the way up for your revolved triangle. Look up. Breathe. Notice that back leg. It has a different stretch when you just start to revolve your poses, right? And I want you to really observe those little subtle feeling with your body. That really helps. Good. One more breath cycle. Inhale. And exhale. Drop the right hand down. Good. Now you're going to scoot again. Your hand forward. Okay, we're going to come into our supported warrior 3. Adjust yourself if you have to. Lean your weight to the right leg as you lift the back leg up. Slow and controlled, coming into your supported Virabhadrasana 3. Flex the lifted foot now and see how high you could lift it while squaring your hips or maintaining that squared hips. Stay there. We're burning that leg. Same thing what we did on the other side. Breathing. Good. Now see if you could lift it higher. Good. Okay, for our half moon, drop the right palm down, either pressed or fingertips, as you switch your weight now to the right and opening the hips. So hip joints are being stacked. As you loosen that left hand from the mat, left hand sweeps all the way up. Draw one straight line going all the way up for your half moon pose. Beautiful job. Either lift it up as high as you can to wherever it feels better for your form, right? You want to really feel your body. Hold it for a little bit longer. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the left hand down. Square your hips again, and then doing that on the other side. Revolve half moon. Right hand sweeps all the way up. Look up. Slow and controlled. Focus here. Which is harder for you, this side or the other side? Continuing to breathe here. A few more. 5, 4, lift it higher. 3, straighten the knees. 2, and 1. Drop the right hand down, and we're gonna tap. Bend the knee, point the toes, and tap the calf with the knee, and straighten, flex the foot. Okay. 5, straighten. 4, straighten. 3, straighten. 2, straighten. And 1, hold it here, and you're gonna sit down onto that same thing, shoelace shape. Good job. How does that feel? You can wiggle your butt cheeks here, left and right, and let's take our compass pose. Okay, grab the outside of the right foot or the ankle again, depending on you. You could hook that knee or the backs of the knee inside of that shoulder, right outside the right shoulder, and then try to straighten it from here. As you straighten from here, you're going to thread your head to that arm and then look to the left or either look to the right if your right butt cheek is lifted from the mat. Okay, this is again going to depend on your mobility, flexibility, and you want to play with the twist. Remember, a flexible spine is a healthy spine, right? We want to be flexible, so, for longevity, for your day-to-day life, right? Activities. Do you like it still, or do you like it moving? You want to like both. Especially if you only like one thing, you kind of want to practice more the other, whatever your pose it is, okay? Loosen that leg, slow and controlled. Coming into our lotus. Reach your hands all the way up. Palms to touch. Bring it down to your heart center. Exhale. We're not done yet. We're going to do the Pincha Mayurasana. We just prepped for that whole thing, right? All right. When you're ready, we're just going to adjust ourselves on the mat wherever you feel comfortable, and then we're just going to untangle the legs, okay? And then coming into our Malasana, yogi squat, good? And then drop the palms down, okay? From here, you're going to come onto your downward facing dog. Adjust yourself, hands ideally your shoulders distance apart, okay? Now from here, I want you to drop your forearms down. Okay? And then your elbows should be in line with your shoulders. So you don't want your elbows splaying out, right? You want to send or draw them towards the midline. So this is going to depend again on you. If you want your interlaced fingers here on your Pincha Mayurasana, that's fine. If you cannot do your Pincha Mayurasana yet, you just want to practice doing this baby steps. Close and then steps back, right? You could just continue doing that until you develop forearm strength. This is gonna really burn your forearms, especially if it's your first time, and that's normal, right? You really want to get that burning sensation for you to get this forearm strength, okay? And then really pull your belly, like look onto your belly, I mean. So now you feel that your shoulders are kind of really like, see that alignment? Continuing to breathe. Right, now if you're actually comfortable enough, we're gonna take our Pincha Mayurasana. But first, let's relax for a little bit, a thunderbolt or hero pose, and then let's do back bend and rounding the spine. Like a cat and cow breathing. Puffing out the chest, look up, inhale, and exhale as you round the back. Inhale, and exhale to your cat, good. Inhale to cow, exhale to cat. Good job. All right, let's take our dolphin pose. Curl the toes under, lift the knees and hips up. Dolphin pose. Beautiful job. Adjust your elbows towards the midline. And it's okay if you can do on your Pincha Mayurasana, if you want to press, puppy press, jump, whatever you desire. We're going to lift the right leg first. Okay, so we're going to have the right leg. So it depends if you want to straddle, whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm going to bend my left knee and I'm going to press up to my right foot. All the way up. Find your straight line. And then we're going to do the eagle legs what we did earlier. So you're going to wrap that foot outside and then inside. Good. Push up and slow and controlled. You're going to drop it slowly, knee to chest. Focus on that. Slow and controlled. Engage the core. You're now squeezing your core. And dropping it slowly down. You're going to actually have the feet out so that you can drop better. And then, good job. Let's do our Gomukhasana, cow face arms. Inhale, reach your right hand all the way up. Exhale, bend the elbow. Inhale, left hand sends back, palms facing back. Exhale, bend the left elbow. Clasp your fingertips to meet or together if you can. Otherwise, you know what to do. And then tuck your rib cage in. Good. Stay there. 5. Breathe. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Release the bind. Slow and controlled. Good. And then want to roll that left shoulder. You know, sometimes that's really intense. Good job. Now we're going to do that on the other side. Okay? It's a good way to really balance, test also your balance and your proprioception. If you want to film yourself, you know, see your form. That's going to help. Either drop the forearms or your hands, depending on how you're feeling. And then come up onto your dolphin pose. Good, this is our last pose. Okay, so come slowly towards your hands. Walk it slowly and see if you could come to your puppy press or whatever, again, you want as you lift the left leg slowly. Finding your straight line. And then wrapping the right leg to the outside of the left leg. Bending both of your knees, finding your eagle legs. Good. Press all the way up. And holding it for a little bit, untangle the shin so you can point it outside, left and right, slow and controlled, knee to chest, and dropping it slowly down. Beautiful job. Again, that requires a lot of practice. It's okay if you can't do it first time. Left hand all the way up for cow face arms. Exhale, bend the elbows, tap the back. Again, right hand sweeps back, palms facing back. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbow. Good, interlace your fingers, and inhale here, exhale. Inhale again, exhale, rib cage in. Beautiful job. Stay there. 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the bind, slow and controlled. Good, and roll that right shoulder back. Good, shake it up. And you did so good. All right. Now we're going to come into your Sukhasana or child's pose. If you want to rest, I'm just going to end this video. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed that eagle flow class. That was good, huh? You can do a lot more of that eagle legs crunches, for your abs, and, practice the Pincha Mayurasana. If you can't do all of that yet, that is fine. We all start somewhere, and those kind of movements we did are a lot in my program. It's going to make you stronger and more flexible, so watch out for that. Thank you so much again for being here, and if you enjoyed this class, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so you get notified again for another class like this. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!